I made this shuriken for artistic purposes only, and it should not be used for any violent means whatsoever. Please do not throw this at anybody or anything. It is dangerous and you could hurt somebody. Have you ever just been cleaning your room and, just picking everything up, putting everything back in place, and you're looking at stuff that you find, and some of it is just completely useless. And you wonder, what should I do with this? Yo, Dale. Yeah. What should I make out of this?
Make a shuriken.
So I'm going to be making a shuriken. As you can see, it's not made out of metal or anything like that. It's made out of plexiglass that I found in the back of one of my closets. But with whatever material you are going to use, you're going to need a template. So I just went on Google and Google searched an image of a shuriken. You can copy paste the picture to a Word document and resize it to fit whatever preference or whatever size you want your shuriken to be. Then after that, all you have to do is print it out. You're going to need something to cut out the template with. I started using a box cutter. If you're ambitious, you can do that. But otherwise, you can be like me and just give up and use a pair of scissors. After you're done cutting out your template, you might want to grab some tape and actually tape down the template. That way it makes it a lot easier to trace around the image so the piece of paper isn't moving everywhere. After you're done doing that, then what you can do is head down to your workstation or whatever. Mine is my basement, which looks super creepy and weird. For this project, you're definitely going to need a Dremel. That's about the one tool and some interchangeable tips. So get a clean workstation and then you can plug in your Dremel. First you're going to need the rotary saw tip. But be very careful, this is a dangerous tool. As you can see, it scratches up the plexiglass pretty good and the cardboard, but it can cut straight through the plexiglass and probably your hand, so be careful. Cut around what you traced out. I just kind of cut V's into where the edges of the shuriken blades are, because what you're going to do next is you're going to get a grinding tip and you're going to grind away where the hemispheres are on the side of the shuriken. But before we do that, let's clean up the edges with the grinding tip first. Alright, so here's the part that I said you just grind away the hemispheres. And then after that, you're going to want to change your tip again to the pointed grinding tip. Then you can just make a hole right through the center of the shuriken. And this is what it should look like. Now all you have to do is sand. What up, what up?
This makes 2 hours.
Got my friends here. Cookie break. While I'm sanding my shuriken.
I wonder your cookies for what?
You're going to want to find some sandpaper and start sanding down just the edges of your shuriken. You want to start with the really coarse grit and then work your way down. So once you're done sanding down just the edges, you can actually go over the whole thing so it looks even throughout. And after that, you're pretty much done.